That one's all right.
They go hard, brother.
What was that one?
There's no comparable man on earth. Every great emperor and ruler is incomparable to him because they had to go and seize things by force. Jesus just accepted everyone, and people 1,000 years after his death would still die for him.
It is funny to get hyped on Jesus.
The aura. What you realize about religion is that it's kind of the ultimate, like, anime. It's like, who could be stronger?
It's the ultimate white pill.
Yeah, but as a guy that just likes comics and shit, it's like, who could be strong? Like, it's literally like in Marvel when they're like, well, that's the one above all.
Well, who's the strongest of the strongest guys?
It's like, oh, well, this is just like a cheat code. This isn't even a character. This is just, you know, automatic.
Everything, yeah.
It's like when in Yu-Gi-Oh!, Exodia doesn't beat people. When you summon Exodia, you win.
His existence is winning.
It's not like you have to summon him and then, like, start attacking the guy. Like, I summoned Exodia, God, I win.
Is that who Exodia is? Is God?
Not really. He's like the keeper of the underworld, I think. God of the underworld or something like that. Or the
Shadow
infinite.
Realm.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a great show, and I'll tell you, it takes a slight detour, I think, in season 4, and it does some weird bullshit.
So skip season 4.
But it comes back so fucking hard in season 5 when they go to Egypt and they travel back in time.
Wow.
To when the cards were real.
How many episodes are these, though?
A lot.
Yeah, that's too much.
I'm not expecting you to watch it.
Why would you say it like that?
You don't like shit like that.
I would like it. I've watched it.
I would like it.
I like things.
The Dragon Ball Z thing, though.
That's cool.
You know how excited I was when that shit dropped?
Is that what you sent in the group chat?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what it was.
Oh, well, no.
I thought you meant a new Dragon Ball.
There is new Dragon Ball coming out. They're finally going to keep doing, like, catch up with the manga. They're redoing Super, which is weird, but whatever, cool. And then...
Because Super's fine.
Super's, yeah. Just like...
It's no GT.
It's half Toriyama and half someone else. So sometimes it's really cool, and sometimes you're like...
Yeah.
Fuck.
I've always liked Toriyama better. But what's
Yeah, obviously fucking made it all, dickhead. So we got that. We got new stuff coming out, because after they remake Super, then they're going to keep continuing with Super where the manga kept going to. So that's exciting. And then on the fan side, we got people that recolored the fucking thing. I just showed... You know how goddamn annoying that would be? To go in and do all that color shit? Not for every episode.
Match. That's incredible.
And like he was saying, it's not like you just go in and can do like a blank. You have to like be actively looking. And it's not just like autopilot. Like, it's inconsistent.
Yeah, especially to make it like original.
So we got that. That was the thing. Oh, I couldn't. The thing I was going to say, because I obviously have my Dragon Ball edit that I'm going to have to redo with this, but the thing that's going to be nice about this is they have it where you get to pick. They have, the reason it's like almost 2 terabytes, or it's over 1 terabyte, I know that.
Yeah.
To download it. It's because they have every dub, and they have all the different soundtracks and stuff. So I think I'm hoping with that.
You don't need all that, though.
I don't want all of the different dubs and stuff, but I think what'll be nice is that sometimes in the Dragon Ball edit, I cut, and it's like bad for the music. Like, it feels jarring because of the music in the background.
So now they sent you the full audio files?
I think that's what it said. Because there was one screen on here.
You have to buy it?
No.
It's free?
It's like you copy this thing, but it's not really a link, and you take it to a website that decodes links, and then you put it in that, and then you click on whatever thing that gives you. Like I said, I started looking into it, and then I realized I gotta get a new hard drive anyway, so I gotta wait till I get money, and then I can do that.
That's like when they re-release a movie in black and white. It's like, wow, as it should be seen.
When they make a movie in black? What do you mean?
When they re-release a movie, when they like make a movie, and they go, wow. Like, for example, Logan. They make Logan. And then they release Logan Noir.
The Kurosawa version.
Oh, dude, did you see that new Marvel show? Get your fucking. Where's your glasses?
I play video games now, so they're in the other room. Wonder Man.
They say it's the best Marvel show yet.
I saw
gay as fuck.
I saw one review saying that. I was like, damn, I didn't even know they had a Wonder Man show. Then I quickly realized it's a black guy, not a black character.
No.
And then I also remember that most of Wonder Man's like having to do with things that's who Vision's brainwaves are patterned after, because he died like during all that when Vision was coming on board. And Scarlet Witch and Vision was obviously like such a big hit for them. Like you have men dressing up as Scarlet Witch to conventions. Fucking
yes. Bang. Bang on track.
So I just knew like, oh, they're probably trying to prolong that faggot bullshit. Yes. Where it's like, well, what else? What other juice can we squeeze?
So Wonder Man is Vision.
Vision's brainwaves are patterned after him.
Oh, okay. So Scarlet Witch gonna like get with him?
Well, that's so I think Scarlet Witch and Wonder Man were dating before he died, and then it was like this big drawn out thing where Scarlet Witch was like supposed to.
Won't they?
She's like wants to be with him because she like can't let herself. I haven't read this. This is like what I've kind of taken, just sussed out from talking to people. I haven't read this run of Avengers, but Wonder Man is like a actor. I know that much. I don't even really remember what his power is so much. I think
this is what all the new shows are leading up to.
What?
Like, is this like? Do these all play into like the new universe?
They were leading up to Kang was supposed to be the big bad, but then the actor for Kang like got caught talking crazy to his girlfriend or something.
So he's shit can.
I think yes. Then they had to like. People at home, I think they're really gonna like that.
I heard Mandami's dad is Epstein. Did you hear that?
No, his mom's in the Epstein files. His mom was married to an Epstein.
I heard his dad could be Epstein. That's what I heard.
I mean, she's married to a relative of his. They could be doing whatever. I don't know.
That's crazy.
There was body cam footage of a guy charging at a cop with a knife in the guy's home, and the wife is trying to get in between them, and the cop steps outside and like closes the door, and he's like, "Stop coming at me with a knife," and the guy keeps trying to get through the door, and he opens the door and like raises the knife at him, so the cop shoots him. And Mom Donnie visited that guy in the hospital and condemned the police officer. He's like, no family should have to go through what they're going through right now.
Wow.
It's like, yeah, the cop should have definitely let him stab him.
Yeah, like what's the like what?
And then New York would be back on track.
Yeah, like what do you want him to do? Like, no, that's crazy. But people like him, or not anymore now.
The people that were loudly liking people only like politicians though like when it's like a thing, like because they like causes. Yeah. So now that he's in, doesn't matter. Like
the thing died. It doesn't really.
I mean, instantly he had dinner with Jews, and half of his platform was like, "I'm not going to Israel. I'm the mayor of New York."
Exactly.
And he's just at dinner with the fucking Chabad Ludovich people or whatever that shit is. Then the Epstein stuff comes out. Then he's fucking up something where the trash keeps piling up crazy high already, like a month in. I don't know what the fuck.
Some fucking man.
We should let the girls run the world.
They should run the world.
No one would be hungry and no one would be sad.
Yeah, no. Everything would be fucking perfect.
I should have brought my beans.
Let's talk pussy. You get it? You smell any lately?
I wanted to hit a girl. Does that count?
It does count.
I'll
talk to me.
At work. Remember how I told you the other day? Like, this is me in general. I'm always like, in my head, I'm like, oh, you should talk more. Like all the, 1,000 different, trying to find the right balance.
Yeah.
I'm always like, no one is thinking about how much you're talking. Like, people have their own, trying to make rent and have fighting with their whoever. Like, no one gives a fuck about it. Lady at work literally is like, oh my God, I forgot you were there. You need to talk more. Like, just knife wound.
I remember you saying that.
So, same girl,
That's disgusting.
She is prancing through the room, just like me and a couple dudes
with
back
her
there.
hooves.
With her, cankles that are representative of where the rest of her body is going in the next few years. She doesn't know. She's 25. She'll be 30 one day and disgusting and obsolete, expired.
Obsolete. Expired.
Yeah.
Expired.
Barren pussy. So she hits me with, haha, hi, Zach. Zach, moron.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm like,
wow.
So people like turn their head because they're like, yo, what the fuck? And she's like, no, that's his name. And I'm like, to let her off. And the one dude's like, oh, my wife's like maiden name or whatever is that. I'm like, oh, well, there you go. And she's like, yeah, I know it's one letter off, but like it still makes me giggle whenever I see it. I'm like, yeah, no, like I tried to be like, when I moved here when I was 13, that was the big joke everyone made. I tried to like, I don't think anyone realized what I was trying to be like, this is the joke of a 13-year-old, basically. Yes. You have the mind of a child.
Yes. I make Jew jokes now. I've grown up.
Yeah. I'm fighting evil on the internet.
That's crazy, dude.
And then later in the day, she called my name, and there's like aisles and aisles of shit. And I tried to answer her, and I answered her from like a crouched position, grabbing something off the bottom shelf of 4 shelves in between us. So I already am like popping up to pop my head out to say it again, but I just threw it out there as and she's like, oh my God, you're going to need to say that again, dude. You are mumbling. And one of the dudes that like, you know, obviously they all know each other better. I'm new. But one of the dudes was like, God damn, like I heard him just fine. So I was like, because he also mumbles.
Maybe she likes you.
No, I just found out she's dating a guy that we work with, and I'm like, damn, I am fucking oblivious.
Who does she work? Who is she dating? Just some dude you work
with? A different guy we work with. The stoner dude. The super.
Dangerous.
And they were talking about it very openly.
Because I would have easily been talking shit about her.
Brother, I got very I think literally he got called away to go do something, and I was on my way to saying to him, like,
this chick's a bitch.
She needs to chill out.
Yeah. That's the love of my life.
Yeah. No, they made one face at each other once, and I was like, that was weird. And then I was like, I'm probably retarded. And never thought about it again. And then when she said that, I was like, you know what she was talking about it in reference to? Well, what do guys want for Valentine's Day? I'm like, yo, I'm like a piece of shit. No one likes me.
Hey,
I don't.
Honestly, a blowjob.
I literally
pussy,
was like,
I don't know.
What I was about to say to her was like, I would just like hope. I don't want anything. I would more just not want to like have to do anything too crazy. So I would like hope that you asked for like a normal dinner and not like some crazy bullshit. I was about to say that, and then I realized like that's not what you're supposed to say. And then I was like, I'm sure whatever you get them, it'll be great. Like, yeah. She's like, no, you'll never expect it coming from you. You need to talk to him and ask him. I'll be like, yeah, I'll go up and talk to another guy and be a fucking fag and ask about what presents he wants.
Yo, so like, what are you like asking your girl for Valentine's Day?
You got any big V-Day plans? Because then what do that only works if I have like a thing I'm trying to say.
What?
Because then if he says that and it's like, how about you? And I'm like, oh, I haven't talked to a girl outside of work in like 9 years. It's like, it's crazy sounding. So I have no like into that type of conversation. I'm like, sure.
How about you? Nothing. Never.
Me, I'll probably not realize it's Valentine's Day till I come in here and everything's, hearts and shit. I'm like, oh yeah. And then I'll bite my tongue talking about, it's a consumer holiday. It's all these whores talk about how they hate capitalism, and then next thing you know, celebrate a fake holiday where you spend money for no fucking reason.
Yeah, we buy into this new bullshit.
You lunatic. I was trying to articulate that to her too. I was kind of like, well, I was trying to phrase it right in my head. I'm like, I wouldn't just spend like a little bit of money on something that's nothing. I would either go like in on something that's like worthwhile, or I ended up thinking, I think what that ended up turning into is me being like, maybe like do a thing, like maybe just like stuff is still like just go out and do something. She's like, yeah, someone was like, we should go and grill up some steaks. I'm like, that sounds like a thing you would normally do, but sure. I mean, what do I know?
Wow.
Good.
Sure.
Yes, make dinner. I don't know, bro.
At what point is he coming?
Dude, I literally feel like a Martian in there. Like, I feel like deformed the way people, like, did I tell you the one dude was like, the boss, I told you the ice thing.
Yeah, that was weird.
So I felt my body, when they describe a microwave gun shooting, like the way your temperature rises so fast, and you like can't move.
Yeah.
That's how I feel when they start talking about this shit. He's in there the other day talking about, like, we had an angry customer leave today. An old white man. As if that, like, factored into his anger. He was saying it as if, like, so he was going to be angry. And then he goes, and he had an accent. A Russian accent. So I'm like, well, he's not a white guy then. Like, you can't, he's not the part of the patriarchy if he's an old Russian guy. And then he goes, a Russian accent. Which is a scary accent. What? So now I'm in my head like, is a Mexican accent scary? No. If the fucking dude's an MS-13 member, it's fucking scary. So is a Russian accent scary when it's a hot girl? No. It's scary when it's a big Russian mobster. Sure. Like, so I'm just like, I love this double standard where it's like, yeah, white, scary accent, piece of shit, angry guy. I'll be in Hyperborea before I die.
What is Hyperborea?
It's racist stuff.
I see that pop up. I don't know what the fuck it is.
It's Nazi stuff.
Yeah, your new clan members.
It's cool stuff about. I think it's it's
you're
where
basically making like you're
it's
making
the
like
Conan world.
You're making like
that's why I like it.
You made like a separate table at like. We have all of our followers, and then you're like, we have like this extra table of like all the.
No,
all the
it's
Hitler
not
guys,
a table.
and you guys like, it's like everybody's hanging out, and you're like, hold on, I gotta go.
I gotta go check on my boys, and I go down to the cellar. I throw breadcrumbs at them like they're geese. No, I don't do that. There's no table. There's no cellar. There's one guy that I just didn't respond to. No, Hyperborea is the world that Conan is set in. He's a Sumerian, but...
Conan the Barbarian?
Yeah. That's like what the map says is Hyperborea. But Nazi stuff is like Hyperborea, I think, is like the Northlands that white people come from. But I think there's like mythical nature to it also. Or it might just be the past of like a golden era. But I think that's like the Aryans stuff from Hyperborea. I just think it sounds really cool. I know it from Conan stuff, so I saw it pop up in Nazi stuff.
I look up
stuff.
Hyperborea thinking it's like some... I thought that was like the flat Earth with all the extra lands beyond the ice wall. That's what I thought Hyperborean was.
I think on those maps they call one of the islands Hyperborea.
They do. And I've realized that is just one dude making that thing, apparently.
Yes,
where I've been like, oh, this is nothing.
Yeah, there's one that...
That's from a world-building subreddit.
That's me on Photoshop.
Yeah.
And Lemuria.
Yes.
Mew.
Because I start looking up some of these things, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? And I look it up, and it's like, oh, it's nothing.
Yeah. There's one that apparently comes from the Nazis. That, you know that one where it's like kind of white, and it's like, I don't know how to describe it good. It doesn't look like the one you're saying, though. But that's like the other flat Earth map that always comes up.
So there was an email between Arian D. Rothschild and Jeffrey Epstein. There was claims that when Hitler was in Vienna, he lived in a shelter that was funded by the Rothschilds and the Epsteins.
Yeah, I've heard about this.
Could this be the Rothschild connection?
But again, I don't think Hitler was ever like an agent for them. I think that the Jews
no like
allowed him,
like a prop up, like
they blocked other things to make it possible for him to do that.
Because I've been thinking about a lot of even like this shit today. It's like it's like no one. It's like you see these famous people. It's like there's so many people that are probably better, but it's like these are the ones that are just allowed to exist in this realm.
It's like why Nick Fuentes gets 1 billion fucking views.
Exactly.
It's like his show isn't random. Better than anybody's.
It's just random. Yeah, exactly.
You could comb through YouTube right now and find the same show 20 times over.
Actually, you can't. Did you see? Is your YouTube algorithm shitty? Like recently?
Not the most. My Twitter algorithm was weird as fuck a couple days ago, or like it changed. It shows me so much left bullshit now, where I'm like, usually Twitter's thing is bad in that if I click on one Dragon Ball Z thing, it floods me with more of what I already like. So the fact that it kept showing me like leftist things, I was like,
no, dude.
I don't like any of this shit.
Fucking YouTube's algorithm. I looked it up because I was getting. Usually, I get like my. I would get a video about Hyperborea, or I'd get like conspiracy weird shit. Like
I don't really get those anymore.
I don't get any of that, dude.
To be fair.
It's like I get all like the AI made bullshit of like
I'll get maybe like religious stuff, but not straight conspiracy. If it's religious stuff, it's more like a guy I've already clicked on, like Wes Huff, that's kind of mainstream. Like I don't get
any of that like underground shit
I never
anymore.
get Danny Jones recommended to me. I have to see it on Twitter and click on it that way. I never get like what's that dude's name? Jesse Michaels shit recommended anymore.
No, I'll scroll through my front page. I don't get any of all my conspiracy shit like isn't on the front page anymore. Like it's crazy. But I look it up and YouTube did change like their algorithm. They switched it.
They made AI control it now.
Yeah. That's why the autocorrect on the phone is shitty.
That too.
You know what I mean? Because they go to like these AI models.
I had Jason hitting me up the other day going, hey, what can you tell me about Thoth the Atlantean? And I literally text him, I go, don't watch Billy Carson videos. And he goes, I don't know who that is. I go, where'd you find out about this? Why are you asking me about Thoth? And he goes, I was watching some blackie talk about it. And I go, that's Billy Carson. Don't listen to him.
Don't listen to him. He's a piece of shit.
I sent him the Y-Files video.
Who even knows about him now?
I want to watch it to see if it's just him saying his usual stuff or if like there's like an agenda. Yeah. Are they pushing something?
And then bald dude that has all the
Sean Ryan. He's an op.
They
Fed.
Did you see the one thing that's he had some hacker guy on and he's like, wow, I have this tracker that like I bring this thing with me everywhere and like it like sees if like anybody's listening and on like these networks or anything. And he goes, it really never goes off. But it's going off right now, like in your room. And he's like, oh, shut right now? He's like, yeah, it's weird. Like, this thing never goes off.
We got to find this thing.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you fucking plant.
Yeah, I don't trust his ass. I forget who it was, if it was War Mode or someone was on his ass from the jump.
I was seeing some anti-John McPhee videos that I didn't click on yet.
Man's not in the files.
The, who?
Oh, you're talking about the other guy. Not John McAfee.
No, not John McAfee.
Army guy.
Yeah, Delta Force guy.
Or military.
Yeah.
When I say Army, I kind of just mean military.
Well, that's wrong.
Yes.
That's incorrect.
That's why I'm saying it.
And disrespectful. You show respect.
To who?
To your armed forces. You fucking Nazi.
You know how many awkward classrooms and workplaces I've made because people say one thing too much, and I'm like, listen, those people die for our freedom. I can't take it.
Now, a flag should be required at every facility, every business.
I'm thinking you should get them tattooed on you at birth instead of circumcision. You should get an American flag sewn into your skin.
Whatever that one quote you sent where it was like, you're not.
The Teddy Roosevelt quote?
You're not German, Irish, Italian. He goes, if you were born here, after a few generations, you are American. We've
created a new race.
We've created a new race. An American race.
A new race with a new ethnic type. And they are no more Englishmen or Germans or Scandinavians than the descendants of the Norman invaders of England are Frenchmen. The frontier conditions made a new race. The stern struggle with the wilderness and with wild men welded together the descendants of many European stocks into one people, the American.
out of the crucible of the wilderness.
Sign me up for boot camp, Sarge.
Yo, literally though.
Who we fighting, gooks or commies or what?
Dude, this is what we got to go back to. Like, I don't get it. Like, this is when I miss. You want to be proud to be psyop or not. I want to be proud. I want to feel proud again. I want to get goosebumps when the president gets on stage and they talk, and it's like, wow.
This motherfucker was really spitting back in the day, too.
That's our leader. This guy is probably a Nazi.
I think he wishes he was.
Did you look up this guy?
This is the dude he's got like 9. He's like the only dude back in the day. Because after World War II, everyone shuts up about like being anti-Semitic. They're like, oh, we feel so bad about what happened over there. And he's over there just puffing his fucking pipe, being like, nope, the Jew's a trickster.
I don't buy it.
They're pulling the wool over the eyes of the American working man.
I don't buy it at all.
Sooner or later, the Jews will finally cross the border of the American patience, as they have done all throughout their history. And when they do, the reaction of the American white man will make the Jews get on their knees and pray to Adolf Hitler to save them.
Yeah, I didn't think you had to read this one.
Oh, baby. This shit gets my blood hot.
All right.
I don't think, if I was to say this quote, I wouldn't say the white part. I would just say American, because we're a new breed.
Yes. We also, like, Hitler's not a good guy, though. You know what I mean? Like, he's still a bad dude. You know what I mean?
Can I say this and not disagree with you?
Yeah.
He did commit atrocities regardless of whether Jews were involved or anything.
They all do.
Killed too many people.
They all do.
Even the part I'm at in Mein Kampf right now, he's talking about, like, and he makes, like, a good case for why he needs to expand the borders of Germany. He's like, we're a growing population, and we need the room, and colonies don't work. All these other European countries have colonies, but that's good for, like, oh, we're going to go and take their resources or whatever, or make, like, a vacation spot. But, like, you can't just move in a bunch of Germans into, like, some African colony and call that, like, Little Germany or whatever. No. It doesn't work that way. So he's making all these points that are, like, reasonable from that perspective.
That's the same thing as invading Poland. Like, these English people want to be like, oh, we go and shut up in England, or we want to set up in South Africa. It's like this. It's the same thing.
Well, that's kind of his point. He's constantly pointing out, like, the hypocrisy. The same thing I said to you earlier about, like, oh, we have all these pacifists in this country that don't think we should expand our borders, but yet they have no problem eating food that comes from the regions that our ancestors conquered.
Yeah.
Like, those weren't, like, Germany kept getting bigger over time because our ancestors made room so that our people can prosper. And now we're sitting around on our hands not doing that for our future generations, even though our population is still expanding. So he says all this shit, and you're like, from that perspective, that makes sense to me. But then you immediately think, like, well, what if you border Germany? Like, I certainly wouldn't want to lose my land for my people just because they're fired up.
And it's also like Poland's also probably facing the same issues as, like, they all started around the same time probably, to where it's like Poland's also filled with people. It's not like it's open land.
Yeah, I'm sure it just depends, like, economic factors and, like, what they got going on. Yeah. But yeah, I'm sure that they're not the only country that's facing this. Because he was even saying, like, all these European nations are built like an upside-down pyramid where only a small amount of their people are actually in that country, and then they have so much of their resources spread out into colonies and stuff. And he was like, whereas America, it's just a pyramid. Like, all their people are centralized in their nation, and then only a couple people at the top are, like, going to Europe and dealing with stuff.
America.
He was saying, like, he was, like, envious. He's like, that's where their strength comes from, is that they're all fucking
together.
Yeah. Where, as England, it's almost like saying, it's like how we talked about the money people on paper. Like, none of these places are liquid. Like, they have all these assets on paper, but no one's, like, ready to go. They have shit in the colony. They have, XYZ. They have Swiss.
It would take days to get boats.
America's like, let's fucking go. Like,
yes, we're ready.
So he was, like, envious of us in that. But the point I was just trying to get at, you say he's a villain regardless of any Jew shit, and I agree. But the thing that makes him a villain is, like, he was psychologically broken by the same thing we're going through, where it's like you find out the world you grew up in was all a lie, and you find out the people responsible for it, and it breaks you, especially when you have access to power, because power corrupts. So he, and then he starts doing meth. So
Well, that also doesn't help.
he becomes, just to put a bow on it, all these people, like on the left, that hate, you're a Nazi, their whole thing is like, he didn't mean to rape. You know, like, he didn't know. Like, so they make an excuse for every other thing.
It's a cultural
and
thing.
every movie, we have to feel bad for the no villain can just be a villain anymore. They have to be like, well, I was the hero.
I was tortured as a kid.
Everything. Yeah. So now it's like, well, you can't just draw the line at this. Like, it's all or nothing. Either fuck him, he's a bad guy, totally valid, or you have to extend to him the same graces that you extend to every other fucking pedophile.
To an immigrant.
Yeah.
To whoever the fuck.
Right. Every other, like, horrible person.
To a big head Somali. Like, anybody.
Casting a wide net.
It could be anybody. Like, but no, I see what you're saying. No, but also, like, anybody in a position of power like that, like, if you run these countries, you're going to end up killing people regardless, especially if there's a war going on. Like,
especially if you start a war.
Like the Allies we bomb civilians. I mean, every war we bomb civilians. That's horrific.
That David Irving guy talks about it, where he's like, the people outside of, like, where the battles took place in Europe, mainly America, like what he was talking about, he's like, everyone just knows the Holocaust.
Yeah.
As, like, that was the evil of World War II. He goes, you know how horrific Dresden was? Like, buildings that just burned for days in the Soviet Union and Germany. Like, all these places were just the worst scenes on earth.
Yeah. For years.
But we don't talk about the people on our side that we were, we talk about this alleged one sect of the alleged victim. It's very odd.
No, yeah.
Like I always say, like, everyone knows 6 million. We don't know how many Americans died, our own fucking people. We don't know how the gypsies or African people, like any other group that was prejudiced against or persecuted. We don't know. We know 6 million.
How about that one thing? Because when I say, like, oh, oh, who knows how many Russians died? Like, oh, they were the good guys. It's like, why were they the good guys? I always thought
the one time.
Yeah, the one time of the good guys. It's like, oh, well, Stalin was a J.
It was a Mason, same.
Yeah, so
Marxist, same.
So it's like you wonder, like, if Hitler's not down with that, Mussolini's not down with that. Like, whoever on that, like, is that why they ran with all the propaganda, and they ran with all that same shit that, like, we were on? Like, it's the only time we were ever united because, like, that he was in on the whole world, like, because he was all part of the Bolshevik shit, which we got to get into, which I guess happened before.
Mm. Yeah. So it was a newspaper article saying Judea declares war on Germany.
Yeah, no, I didn't know Lenin and Stalin. Like, I didn't know all those people were part of that same, like, Bolshevik line. But is that not what? That's what I mean. Like, I don't know where Putin stands with all that, because
Putin is sick.
Is he?
That's all I know.
Is he a good guy?
I'm going off vibes.
Yeah, I get that.
I think I'm proud. I'll be honest. He's probably Hitlerish, where he's doing a lot of cool things that I'm hyped on, but then probably is, in fact, a bad guy.
There are some bad things.
He probably has tortured people that isn't great.
Who hasn't, though? You know what I mean? Like we're going to say these things, but it's like anybody at these levels of power, like, you're going to name a terrible thing. They let it happen, right? You know what I mean? Like, war is hell. They say that for a reason. Shit's going to fucking happen that's bad.
Nick gets mad at me.
Does he?
Because I'm like, have you seen any of the Putin edits? He's like, Putin's a bad guy. And I'm like, that's propaganda. Now watch the propaganda that I've been watching of him playing with animals and the animals loving him. And then American presidents trying to pet a dog and the dog doesn't care. Yeah. Literally, it's like 3 presidents in a row. They're, like, weirded out by animals, like, spooked by animals. Yeah. And then Putin rides a horse, holds a cat, walks a dog, plays with dolphins.
What about a horse shirtless?
Yeah, he just has a highlight reel of him doing cool stuff with animals.
I watched a video of him going into this like, big-ass pool and, like, dunking himself in
the cross-shaped pool.
That pool.
I know.
We see the same videos.
He's awesome, it seems. And
Yeah.
you know how far back he was saying that shit where he goes, we're fighting a war against satanic pedophiles?
How long?
Like fucking years ago.
He's been in power forever, though.
Yes.
For a minute.
Like all of our lives.
He's doing like a Netanyahu thing.
Yeah, but the people love him.
The people love him. Do they actually?
I think so. I've done no research. I'm sure a lot of people love him and a lot of people hate him. I bet he's a very polarizing figure.
Oh, well, but who isn't?
You know what's a gay thing that people love to do? People, well, it's gay how they're doing it, I guess.
Yeah, but everything's inherently gay.
Everything is gay and stupid. But people are like rephrasing the argument where it's like, oh yeah, you think ice is cool? Well, just know that you like Star Wars so much, they were fighting against ice. You're the empire. They keep trying to like use fiction against us, but it'd be one thing if it hit like the people that do the Lord of the Rings shit where it's like it lines up with Christianity and stuff.
Yeah.
Like it's so fucking cool and is true because Tolkien like it was into that shit. Versus this where you have a Kabbalistic propaganda Jew George Lucas making Star Wars, and it's like actually the guys he made look like the Nazis. They're the bad guy. Like who saw that coming?
Shit.
Yeah,
it's also like, Bill, you can do that with any fucking movie. Like,
well,
like,
that's
yeah. Name a bad guy. That's ice.
we were talking about Doctor Doom before. Someone, because these people don't know anything.
No.
So someone did a picture of Doctor Doom, like flying off a building and kicking someone, like a drop kick, and it's an ice agent.
He would never do that.
Doctor Doom is the dictator of an ethno-state. Latveria, no one's allowed in or out, and he's the sole ruler.
He lives in a castle, doesn't he?
Yeah, it's called like Castle Von Doom.
Wow.
It's awesome. But it's like you couldn't pick like a worse character to be like, I'm pretty sure Doctor Doom would be for open borders, like literally has a country that if you walk in it, you'll be like put in a prison, an actual dungeon. And then all his
With
people,
copies of himself.
like, yeah, Doombots.
And how you can't get more racist than that. I don't even want I want myself running.
It's literally like an Israel mindset where he's like, this is a place, because his people were gypsies, always being forced to move around. He's like, this is my people's home now. Wow. Latveria.
So are these libs pro-Israel now?
They don't know what they are. They're pro whatever the fucking blue screen tells them. Not to say some people on the right aren't like that. Like I said, that bitch
They're
that
all
blew
like that.
bitch that blew her hand up. Immediately, people in the comments were, fuck around and find out. Like, guys, it's not good.
This lady lost her finger.
It's not good, man. Like this
lady needs help.
These are opportunities to like invite them over and be like, see where this got you? Maybe that wasn't the right thing. Like, these are opportunities. Instead, you're like,
yeah.
Somehow still a fan of Trump.
Like, I don't get that. Like I get it, but I don't know. Like my dad still likes Trump, but he's also dad's older. You know what I mean? At some point, he's of that era of like that's dug in. You know what I mean? Like when we're his age, the shit might start switching. Like I don't fucking know, but like,
well, the propaganda works really good when you're older because you watch one news source.
You just know. Yeah. Well, he's on the shorts now.
That's big.
That is big. I'm like, what are you on? He goes, Facebook. I go, how about you get on Instagram? They'll send you some good shit. Yeah.
So there can be like Homer or Red Pill, and he's like, Marge.
You
know, they're using cultural Marxism. Turn the guys gay. Oh, there's another thing at work. Guys bringing up the Epstein files, and it's just 3 people that have never looked into anything.
That's always good.
They're like, but it's the classic thing where like one of the 3 knows an iota more. So they're like, oh, let me fill you in on it. And it's like, oh, great. And the guy's like, oh, you didn't hear about that? Yeah. Trump sucked Clinton's dick. And it's like, I'm glad that was your one takeaway from all of this is that Trump is bad. And only in this context is
happen.
Gay is bad now.
Yeah.
If Trump does it, gay is bad. You're a piece of shit if gay is bad, but I can say gay is bad because Trump was doing it and Trump bad.
Trump sucked Bill Clinton. It's like,
isn't that powerful?
It's like, what else? So Trump's a gay man? Oh, so is he the first gay president?
It's very gender fluid, very sexually progressive of him.
That's actually pretty cool. I actually think that's pretty cool if that happened.
You don't think that's cool?
What a great spin. Yeah, no, I actually, I think it's actually pretty cool that, my president is, comfortable enough to suck another man's penis. And that's just something
I'll tell you one thing. I bet he swallowed, not like my bitch wife. I get one blowjob a year on my birthday and she spits it out like a fucking rat.
Spits it out and go, that's the seed of our future children.
Yeah. God killed the last guy that let that touch the ground. And here you are.
He did. And you're lucky I don't pull the fucking trigger.
I told you on The Sopranos, you're just sitting there watching it, and then next scene, the guy's fucking a girl with a gun to her head, and you're like, Jesus.
Wow. That's heavy.
She liked it.
She's into that. Some chicks are probably freaks like that.
I
bet like ghetto girls. It. Like, you ever see well put together black guys with like a ghetto ass girlfriend?
Sure.
Like hood rat?
Where like they got out the hood.
Yeah, they got out of the hood. They did good,
and they dipped their toe back in for this gal.
Yeah, I mean, because you want some close.
He's reminded of why he got out in the first place. Yeah. But the pussy too good.
It's too good.
Speaking of black people,
I wonder if they're into that. Sorry, go on.
I said, speaking of black people.
Oh, God.
It's not an app. They keep saying it's an app to avoid black people, and it's not. It's an app to avoid.
You can fill that in with whoever you want.
Man, started it a week ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
He literally said on Twitter, he goes, yeah, so I started making this today, and over the course of a week, people have blown it up. He's like, yeah, so this is getting pretty expensive, the server, all the traffic. He wasn't ready for it to be that big at all.
Because that's not true.
Oh, we've got more than one Boost Mobile in Joliet.
Yeah. It's also not 95% peaceful. Bro, I had to yell at some old bitch when we went down. Me and Christian go down to Jitters in Joliet, right? It's a nice little mom and pop coffee shop. It's fine. It's fine. It's cool. But you got to the parking downtown there is horrific. You got to park on the street, which is fine. But there's no spots. It's in the morning, whatever. I'm looking. Some old lady's leaving, right? But there's a little spot behind him. I got a little car. I park behind him, right? I'm courteous. I give plenty of room. I understand. You got to pull out. They take forever to get. We're in the car because we're like looking at the menu and shit before we go there because I don't want to walk in like a blind fool. And this lady's like fucking backing up, going forward, gets out of the car, backs up, goes forward, gets out of the car, looking at us, gets back in the car. I'm like, what the fuck's happening? Finally, this old bitch comes up and walks over to my car. There's a window where I could see how close she is to my car. She's 6 feet. Right? Like I could park a few bikes between us. She goes, "Can you guys back up? We can't get out." I go, "What?" She goes, "Can you back up? We cannot get out." I go, "You have plenty of room." I could see it in the reflection. Mm-hmm. I'm like, "You have plenty of room." And she goes, "We can't get out." I go, "Get back in the fucking car and pull the fuck out."
Do you? Nice.
Yeah. And she goes, and walked away, and she fucking left. I was so fucking mad, dude, because I'm like,
for you.
It was insane. It's like, what the fucking audacity to? I mean, it's like you could just leave. Like you could see I don't know. I was so fucking angry. Every car's got a backup camera. They're very accurate.
But she's an old bitch.
She's an old bitch. Honk. Crazy.
Why can't the world just kind of like move around me?
That's what these people want.
They want to be like the Bob Lazar spaceship where it's like the bowling ball on the mattress. Like if the world could just kind of like move in a way that then momentum propels me to where I need to go and I don't ever have to like use any muscle tone. I can just stay lax.
I just want to like Wall-E glide through a fucking world.
Be like a rascal, like a force rascal.
I had a lady like that. I had the same thing. A lady comes in today, which is fine. Some people do this, but they're a gentleman about it. They come up and they go, I go, hey, did you place anonymously? She goes, yeah, I didn't feel like putting in all my info. I go, hey, I get that. I understand. Cool. Ring up all of her shit, do all this stuff. She goes, do I have any points? I go, I don't know. I go, you did anonymous. She goes, well, can you see if I have points? I go, I have to like check you all in. She goes, okay. She goes, what do you need from me?
Your info.
I'm like, what the fuck was the point of this? I'm like, just some dumb bit. Like,
just don't place a kiosk at that point. Just come up to you.
That's what I mean. Like, it's insane. The same people that hand you a handful of money and say, is that enough? I go, you gave me $40 extra. I could be an asshole. I could be a bad goyim.
Well,
that's what we should name this pod, Bad Goyim.
And if you were a little tanner, if you did it, you could give someone a sob story, and then they'd be like, here's another 20.
Yeah.
I hope you make it to the big leagues. I had a girl come in the other day at work while I was on register, and she was like, hey, so do you have anything for, like, sexual arousal or...
Hell yeah, we do.
I'm like, how in God's name did you come up to my register? Like, there's, like...
ointments, there's like tonics.
We have those, ooh yeah. Yeah, so I was like, we have those. And she's like, no, I'm not looking for that. I'm looking for something like edible. I'm like, ooh. We have these like love drop thing. We have that, and then...
Smash and Passion?
No, the Cresco Wonder. They have like love.
The love.
Yeah.
Yes.
She went with those. But she's asking me like, because they have cordyceps mushrooms. She's like, what is the No. She's like, what do the cordyceps do? I'm like, lady... You're trying to get your pussy wet or whatever. I don't know how that works at all. I barely know how my fucking dick works. Like, Google some shit and then come in and ask if we have said shit. Better yet, Google it and then see if we have it on the fucking website and click on it and then order it and then don't talk to anyone about it. Because why? I'm not as, like...
Do you have anything like lube or like anything like, sexual?
People already overestimate like...
It's like Valentine's Day. I'm looking to get fucked.
You guys are like weed experts, right? You could probably tell me what, like, for my neuropathy. Like, lady, Google anything before you come in, and then we'll have something to go off of. You come in giving me medical conditions. It's like everyone here failed at other things in life and now work here because we all smoked weed instead of like studying or whatever. Like no one here is gonna be like neuropathy. You're gonna need, one person at every dispensary, or every dispensary is like one person like that knows shit like that. Everyone else is like, this shit look frosty.
Yeah, I had some lady tell me she was just shitting. I have diarrhea. I'm like, okay.
What's funny at this one is it's not medical, so there's not even like a HIPAA involved. So when people are saying shit, it's like, yeah, man, like imagine you saw me on the street and we're just like, I can't stop going.
My asshole.
I'm pissing out of my ass.
It's gaped up.
This is the people that make like, why am I so goddamn concerned about like, oh, don't say anything too crazy. Like, stay.
No, it doesn't matter.
People say wild shit all the fucking time, and no one thinks they'll leave, and people will be like, that guy's hilarious. Like,
do you have any lube? Anything sexual?
Bro, I'm like, there's like me and 4 girls out here on register, and the fact that you as a girl were like, do you have anything for like sexual arousal? I'm like, because my first thought's like,
well, she was probably asking for you.
Well,
that was your time to jump in.
No.
What'd she look like?
Ugly.
She a hog?
No. She was like alty.
Oh, well.
No, it does nothing for me. She's very androgynous also.
What does that mean?
Like in between boy or girl.
Wow. Yeah.
Not like a manly girl, but just like where she could have been either or.
A tomboy.
Yeah, but like not a
Less
tomboy,
country.
like alt. She was like, I assume she's in a band.
I know what you mean now, and that is gross.
Yeah, did nothing. Everything for sexual arousal. Like your first thought was to come to the weed store.
Yeah.
For sexual arousal. Do any amount of Googling. I mean, there's half these people in there are like think themselves to be hippies or whatever. So it's like, go find some fucking herbs and shit and take that.
Are these we get these fucking animals, man.
Go hold a crystal next to your cooter.
Sam had this dude today that I would have flipped out, but he comes up and he's like, say the classic like, "Yo, what up?" It's like, "Hey, how you doing?" 8th. Okay. Do you have an order?
Gotta be over 35%.
Do you have an order?
I need high THC.
Nah, I ain't got no order. Okay.
Do you have any money? Nah, I ain't got any money.
Do you know what kind of 8th? Gelato? Oh, we don't have that.
Man, you'll be out of everything.
Angry. These people just instantly angry. It's like, bro, you're doing everything wrong. And then you're just walking around like a dumb fuck. I don't know. I don't know when that got fashionable.
Like I said, I would always love to know what the conversation is like when people get in the car. When we're all like, that's crazy how that guy did everything wrong and treated us like shit about. Like, I love thinking about him getting in his car like, motherfucking racist ass. Like, don't even want to, serve me. It's like, you asked for 3 things we didn't have. We asked you if you wanted to look at a menu. You said no and chose to just keep naming things we didn't have.
Yeah.
You walked up out of line. You We had to double back to the ATM. You then complained about the ATM. We like you made
Every
it as
step of this was
difficult as possible. You're here a minute before close.
But honestly, you know what? That's another thing too. But you know what it probably is? He probably gets in the car and he goes, "We got weed." And they just leave. And that's it. I don't think they even think about it. I think that was just a good...
That's not a black specific thing. That was just any type of difficult customer. I love them reversing it in their head as like, you would not believe the dispensary.
Yeah. Oh, well,
they were giving me such a hard time in there. Yeah. It's like you said you had an order and then it went to the other store.
Yeah. And
you argued with me about that for 15 minutes.
They love.
And then they leave that part of the story when they tell the bitch in the car.
They love to. When I tell them I don't have an order from, they love to try to look through their emails and show me, and I'm like, that does nothing.
It's not here.
Like, I'll find you the thing. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, man, I think we just get with Christian. We start making music, man, and leave this Jew shit behind us.
Not gonna happen, brother. I've entered.
And I'll see you guys later.
I've entered into the crucible. There is no turning back. I have a mission from God.
We have went too far. We've gone to a point where we're looking at the world differently now.
I'm full they live.
That's what I mean.
Everything's poison.
And I think this is the thing.
Everyone's a reptile.
I think this is where they mean like, hey, you can't look into stuff too much because then you get fucked up. I think we're dipping into that, which is fine. I enjoy it.
You can't do it if you have to stay in real life. Like when
that's what I mean. We're trying to escape.
I'm trying to get out of real life. We're
trying to get land.
Get back to real life. Leave this fake shit behind that people think is real life.
I'm hearing land prices are going up. You see Bitcoin got chopped in half? Bitcoin was like 100-something thousand.
Yeah, because the guy that started it's in the Epstein file.
I might buy gold.
The price of gold and silver is going down because Chinese people keep selling fake gold and silver, so it's diluting the market.
Fake gold.
Why American can't tell difference between real and fake gold?
Fake gold. This is fool's gold.
Blacks and Jews have been doing it on street corners in New York for years.
Yeah.
We do it on eBay.
What's that? New York Tracks. What's that? He's like the diamond guy in New York. You don't see that guy?
Diamond guy.
He's like that. He's the Jew that he's always got the gold on the street, and he's like, "You name how?"
Yeah, there's 9 of those guys. I don't know their names.
No, there's the one dude. It's the one guy.
I've seen Uncut Gems. If that helps.
No. This is a real guy.
You should watch that movie if you're watching that guy.
No, I just see him pop up. He's fine. He's all right.
He's mostly dealing with like gangsters and stuff in that movie, but he also has debts to the Jews. And they have like 2 just like the gangsters send like big dudes to go and like rough him up, and then the Jews, it's just them. They show up with like him and his buddy, and he's like, "We need the money. It's been 2 weeks overdue."
Now, I'm not gonna pay some god to go down and ask for the money. I will go down and ask him myself.
Probably true.
You gonna pay a man?
Do you know what bodyguards are charging?
Oh, the asset I would have to be under to allow something like this?
They've cut my social security, my benefits.
I told him I'm a student.
Trump took me off Snap. You're a millionaire.
I've got 15 kids. My wife, she worked job after job. Oh, me, I study. I study the Talmud.
These are all children. How old are you? 27.
Yeah. We're probably made to be that type of Jew. Just study.
Yeah.
Right? You know what I mean?
A Shaolin monk, you mean?
Yeah, we're made to just be in a temple reading.
Yeah.
Researching.
A Shaolin one, not a fucking synagogue.
Well, either or. They're same.
Well, one, you get physical training in also, and the other one, your body withers and decays from fucking inbreeding. The other one, you turn your body into iron. No, I've always known that's what I'm built for. Monastery life.
Yeah.
As long as you can read stuff, though.
That's what I mean. You're not going to be able to. You're going to be fucked.
You get to read once you've mastered your physical. Then you get to read cool texts.
Well, no. The texts aren't going to be in English.
Oh, no.
You know what I mean? Like, you have
Certainly not.
Like, I have to learn a different language. Like, this is a mess.
Or you could have the elder read it to me,
Yeah.
or he put his palm on my head and transfer the energy
And that's
to
what I
me.
mean. It would have to be such a sick setup. It would have to be like you grew up in that area, so like you knew these people, and then you went into this thing with like the cult, like we would go over there and get scammed instantly and get fucked.
Well, in Thailand, you can just go and be like a monk for however long you want. You can be like, I'm going to be a monk for a day. So you can like try it out.
Yeah, what does that mean? Like, what do they do?
A lot of cleaning.
A lot of cleaning. For what? Just
Well, one, the monastery, and then two, I think they go and like clean, like, not like for charity, but like just as like good deed. Like they go out in the city and like pick stuff up.
that's what being a monk is.
If you're doing that, where you're like, I'm signing up for like short term shit. I think once you're like, I'm a monk for like, then they'll start having you do real shit. But I think when you're
Interesting.
that's like I think it's a lot of shit like that where it's a lot of just like clean. It's good deed shit
You'd want to be a kid growing up and do it.
in a monastery.
Yeah, right.
I feel like if you're a kid growing up in it, you're long to get away because I don't think they do that Rumspringa thing that Amish people do. I think that's how they retain so many people is they let people go out and get a taste and then they come back instead of people
like, I can't the hustle and the bustle. That's
instead of being told like you're forbidden to leave the farmlands.
Yeah.
Then all you can do is think about going, but it's like, oh yeah, you can stay out there if you want. It's like kind of fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Everything tastes like shit.
yeah. What do Amish people sound? Oh, that's more like it's where Native American people have like the hello, like the no accent type deal. When it's like, well, they're kind of Asian.
They wouldn't talk Asian though.
I know, but but like, wouldn't they have like they would retain some like a little bit of it? I think.
I guess, but
Hello,
don't they like
my name is Running Wolf.
Maybe that's just from movies. Do they even really talk like that?
I don't know. To be honest with you,
Because it's usually dudes that don't talk that much. Because Native Americans are like hand signals and like shit like that. And then when they finally talk, it's only to the white man. So maybe when they talk English, it comes out very like,
hello.
just, I'm not used to speaking like this.
I'm used to speaking in my native language.
In bird call.
Ding, 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 ding.
Are they Vietnamese?
All of them, and they came over.
Yeah, from Siberia.
The Bering Strait, they're Asian.
Yeah, but then there's like pygmy people from South America and shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
You see that dude came back with a video of him? Paul Rosalie.
I did see that. That was pretty cool. The guy, they're like talking and doing shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it'd be so
They put
fun.
like one hand up and then they all put one hand up. It's like, oh, they're doing the thing.
They're doing the thing. It'd be so easy to fuck with them.
You a fucking sociopath.
It's just funny to think about, just like the different things you could do.
I was thinking about miming jerking off if they would be
Yeah.
like, hey.
Or just like to, yeah,
we know that one.
or just to pull out a flamethrower and be like, would be like, oh, they would think you're a god. I mean, how fast? Like they thought they thought that Paul dude was like warrior. Like, wow, like that dude's a fucking animal.
Well, I think just because he was like in shape.
That's what I mean. Yeah. Like it's just crazy being like, damn, I'm the biggest dude here.
It is funny to think though, like what an ego boost that must have been. Like, oh, warrior, pretty good. And then they meet up again. It's like, oh, he's challenging a little friendly wrestling match, and it's like, oh no, I have like gym muscles and this guy has jungle muscles.
Yeah.
They don't look the same, but he's 3 times stronger than I am.
Yeah.
It's like the truest form of man strength where like they all have a little paunch. No one has a 6-pack.
Yeah.
But all of them would fucking manhandle you.
Yeah. Those Hazda dudes.
I think that's because they specifically run so much though.
Probably. I could see that. Some of that shit's scary where it's like, damn, you're like, there's not any fat on you.
Other than what you need to like serve. Like you have.
And it's probably not even right. Like you could probably use more calories.
Yeah, those people are pretty peak. You got those guys, you got the Himalayan people, their lungs, you got Viking people.
If you could breed all of those people together and make one superhuman and then exterminate the entire race of everybody and then just make those people.
And the world would thank me.
And the world would thank me. That's a villain arc.
As I pet my cat, my Dr. Evil cat.
And the world would thank me.
And the world would bow before me in thanks. China said they're done with Israel, boycotting their stuff.
I figured that already happened. That's interesting.
Or they did like another. Oh, you know what they did? They did pedophilia is punishable with a death penalty now. It's pretty sick.
It should be.
My boy Ben Avery keeps making the same point I do, where someone starts talking about like all this shit, and he's like, "It's the inversion. Like everything's the opposite. They take it and they twist it and pervert it. The devil can't create; he can only corrupt." If I have one message on this podcast, Mark, is that the devil can't create, he can only corrupt. That's why they send demons to try to take us over and manipulate us.
Yes.
That's why they fuck with people's minds like Project Monarch and MK Ultra and all that shit. That's why they traumatize people to make different personalities. Because they know that they need as many people neutralized / on their side as possible because we have such overwhelming numbers on them as it is.
Yes.
So all he can do is try to corrupt the divine shards that we are in mass. You know what's fucked up about the divine shard thing? They're finding out that humans are made out of like living crystals.
Who said this? Oh, is this your white?
This is science.
Okay.
I don't know.
Nazi science.
No, this actually came from like some science shit. This wasn't like my conspiracy corners of the internet. This was some shit that was like, scientists are saying that there's new living crystalline structures. They're saying like the structure of things is crystalline or something. Not that we have like, you can't like pull a crystal out of you. I'm not saying that, but like,
no. Yeah, obviously.
At like a molecular level or some shit.
Everything is crystals.
You see, they've released 3 different. This could be a cure for cancer. During all the like, just to try to like.
During the Epstein stuff?
Just keep the news moving.
Oh.
Even though I'm of the school of thought that Epstein's a fall guy for much greater evils, I still think it's like, keep him moving, you know. Yeah. Might be curing cancer. We got to get this guy on The View.
Yeah. Okay, get this guy. We got to get people talking about this.
Yeah.
Do we not want to cure cancer? That'd be the ultimate white pill.
What?
We figured cancer out over here in America.
We know how to cure cancer. It's to stop giving it to us, and they keep giving it to us.
Yeah. Well, that's what I mean if they just flip the switch.
But that wouldn't be white pill. That'd be like winning. That'd be like we cut someone's head off, and now we're like, and we're taking the poison out of the food.
Yeah, but what if that's like a last-ditch thing to be like, ooh, they're going to turn on us. I mean, let's flip it around. Let's give we'll do this, then we're going to start doing this other thing. There's layers to things. that you're not seeing. You're very one-sided.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull the layers off a fucking guy when I get down to DC.
Like an onion.
That's what they did to that kid on Wiener's laptop. That all 6 of the police who saw it, even though Hunter Biden's laptop, we got all of it, I think. Wiener's laptop, still never got. The 6 cops who saw it, all committed suicide.
What did they do? What was on the laptop?
Oh, they saw like a lady, they cut off like a girl's face and then wore it.
Really? This is Anthony Weiner?
It was on his laptop.
Of just people doing
I
this?
think it was Hillary. Could be wrong on that part. But yeah, they like cut off a girl's face and was wearing it. And
Hillary put the face on?
Ritual weird shit. So yeah, man.
I keep seeing that one video of the...
I'm going to go Aztec on people. I'm going to get an obsidian blade.
I keep seeing the video of the one where it's like, call me daddy. Call me, you know that one where it's like the girl screaming, and he's like beating the shit out of her. It's some political dude. I don't know who the fuck it is. If I saw his face,
it's a
full-time
job keeping track of all this stuff.
Yeah, but nothing's gonna happen. That's what's the most upsetting.
That was the other thing I was thinking about streaming. Like, if we can just get money enough to not have to go to work, we could get so much more stuff done.
Yeah. Yeah, no. Fully escape. But, you got anything else? Hey. You can escape with us here on the Bridge Burners podcast. Good night. And God bless.